My name is Aster, an eladrin hailing from the Feywilds. I have traversed great lengths to get here. I am a cleric of the god Sylvanas, and a sage of the Four Seasons, sent on a divine mission to determine the halt of the natural order, and hopefully set things right.
Hi, my name is Cerelia. Cerelia Eon. I am an autognome bard from the island nation of Lantan. I have traveled to the Icewind Dale to find something stolen from my creator, among other things. Bye-bye!
Hello, my name is Cyphus Tomeseeker. I am a human mage hailing from the Academy of Waterdeep. I have heard rumors of a great city once lifted to the stars that came crashing back down, here in the far north. Hence have I come to the Icewind Dale, seeking the knowledge and magic of that once great city.
Greetings, friends. I am Garosh, a proud silver dragonborn. I grew up in forests south of the Icewind Dale, training to become a stronger ranger that protects both nature and civilization. I have come to the Icewind Dale following a prophetic dream and a mysterious egg. I look forward to seeing what challenges present themselves and to help the people that are suffering along the way.
Hello, my name is Kataros, and I'm a half-drow tiefling. I grew up not far from the Icewind Dale in a small settlement just outside of Luskan. I was born with an innate arcane ability, and have worked on mastering my powers for as long as I can remember. Now that my life is in my own hands, I want to travel to the Dale and find myself.
But hello, I'm gonna transition us. The morning is not kind to you guys. This music is also far too loud. The morning is not kind, at least not nearly as kind as the alcohol was in your system. Cerelia, you're the only one that... You know what? If she did, she could party if she wants to. If she saw fit and just ragdolled somewhere on the floor like everybody else, that's fine too.
Okay, wait, hear me out.
Yes.
How does her consciousness, she's a magical consciousness, right? So
I'm completely conscious at all times.
Yes, okay, no. My thought process is less that you're going to be asleep and more that we can't, like, give Cerelia alcohol. Sorry.
Yeah.
She's just playing along because we all laid down.
Yeah, like,
I'm saying that there are other ways that we could fuck her up. like Cerelia could get like drunk or high because we put like a magnet on her head or something.
I don't know if that's possible.
She has ferrofluid and it's slowly fucking with her brain.
Yeah, I got something weird going on in me.
Well, because if she was like computerized, that would work. Putting a magnet on her, it would essentially like make her drunk.
But I was gonna say, did she play along with the bit, or she's like, all right, guys, I'm done for the night, and like goes and gets a room?
I mean, there's no really a reason for her to get a room. If everyone else is like passed out in the tavern or whatever, she'll just like find a place out of the way to basically sit and wait for everyone to wake back up.
Sits at the bar with a little ice water.
Yeah.
So I feel like
she's not drinking it, she's just like holding it.
The time that Cerelia is probably the most like, oh my god, you guys are actually also staying up all night. Like I have company.
But I do want to know, starting with Cyphus, where does he wake up and how does he feel about his headache that's now thumping into the front and back of his head?
Cyphus wakes up fully clothed in an empty bathtub.
Okay.
He does not. He used a bar of soap as a pillow, and he does not feel very happy.
Oh, his old man bones are probably not enjoying that.
Incredible. Yeah, he's too old for this.
Kataros?
I feel like he probably would just pass out at the bar, like still sitting down, just look like he's like a second grader taking a little nap on his desk.
Yeah, he's wrapped his arms around as like a pillow.
Yeah, exactly.
Aw. Garosh?
I'll pass out next to Kataros.
All right, it's like snore, me, and then like his whole body rises and falls, and it doubles in size. Aster?
Aster is probably up earlier because I trance instead of sleep.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Aster has had just an awful fucking trance. Like,
So
because in order to do that, I assume I need to like focus.
You
and
don't
zen
need
out.
to sleep, but you can if you I guess if you want to, or in this case, like if you.
My point is this: Aster spent a lot of the night throwing up because he didn't know that alcohol did that.
Guy who's never drank before drinking the he's like, this tastes like shit, but
Not
everyone else
that.
is drinking it.
Not just that. Guy who has done like exclusively like either like hallucinogenics or like other like plant-based stuff, which doesn't really like, it can have a hangover, but it's not like a violent throwing up hangover. So I think he's partially just also like, the alcohol has gone bad. We must tell the others.
I imagine he's like the hand holding someone's holding out a beer to him, and it's like the no thank you, I have mushrooms.
Yep.
Gets absolutely fucking floored on psychedelics. But all right.
See, I fear we may have been poisoned.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with this alcohol. But now that you're up, Corey and her sister have taken to cleaning the place up, but don't really seem to mind you as you awaken and find yourselves
I
on your way
wander
out.
over, and I
believe
I just want to let you know, I think some of the alcohol has gone bad.
Oh, that's terrible.
I was throwing up all last night.
Oh, that's expected.
It is.
It is now, I believe, the 5th of Eliant, the morning of. I'll have to double check, but that's my where we've last left off.
It is.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The morning of the 5th.
Yeah.
Or in this case, for you guys, the revenge of the 5th. Did you want to leave Caer Konig early, or did you guys want to grab any supplies before heading out?
I feel like we just got a shit ton of supplies.
No, you got money. You got supplies for
we
for
raided a
mountain
camp.
travel. Huh?
And we raided a camp.
Oh, true. Yeah. Well, you got climbing gear and you got some food, and you got a bunch of spells. Oh, and you raided the Dwergar, like, I don't know what you'd necessarily call it. Yeah, camp, a stronghold, I guess.
Oh yeah, we need to. That's right. We got like a bunch of weapons and stuff. I've got a morning star and a heavy crossbow on me. I can't use these.
I imagine she's got this stuff like on her, and
Can't
she looks like some kind of beast hunter.
It's so heavy that she's like struggling to stand upright.
You can hear her knees, her joints like buckling.
Yeah. If Garosh wants the heavy crossbow and the 10 bolts that I've got, he's welcome to it. Or the morning star or whatever.
She's just throwing all this stuff in front of him.
I'm just like very like hungover, be like, okay. Just takes it.
I'm wide awake.
I love the idea of Cerelia handing Garosh something, because it's her handing him a heavy crossbow that's like half her size, and him picking it up with one hand, and it looks like the Hulk grabbing a Coke. Like he's so much bigger than her. But yeah, if you guys want to grab anything from like the traveling goods, the Frozen Far expeditions, you can. If not, Boof is waiting for you guys.
We've already checked all the stores here, right?
Yeah, the Frozen Far expeditions is really the only place you can buy adventuring gear. The Hook, Line, and Sinker and the Northern Lights sell like regular stuff, but nothing that you could really.
Yeah, I'm good to get out of here then.
All right. So it is around 9 a.m. to 8 a.m. in that figure. You wouldn't be able to tell from looking outside from the eternal darkness, of course. Stepping out, you feel like you never left the night before. Though there are some headaches. If anyone wants to give me Constitution check of the boys, I should say. If anyone wants to throw me a Constitution saving throw to make sure they're not going to get sick on the way back. Planning out with the maps that you have from Caer Konig, and some of you were planning on heading down to Dugan's Hole, but you'd have to pass through Easthaven, and last you'd heard, there was an execution planned in Easthaven. And it might be good to stop by. It is going to be 11 hours to get to Easthaven, so a long trek.
I never thought I'd be happy the sun takes so long to rise. Not looking forward to the dawn.
I get a 2 on the con save, so I'm still having a bad time.
I got a nat 20 for a 23.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your natural dragonborn body, you make the noise as though you're going to explode out, you know, some chunks. But as you burp a little bit, and there is a, like, little frosty breath that shoots out.
Cyphus got a 5, and he would prefer to ride in the sled.
He just carries like cargo.
Cat
Like
got
a sack of old bones.
Oh, the poor old man. Cat got a 17. I think he'll suggest that Cyphus and Aster go ahead and ride while they steer.
Yeah.
All right. So, seeing as there's only one dog, not all of you are going to be able to travel the full length. So 4.5 miles walking at the speed that you normally would is on road. It's a mile an hour.
We have sled dogs?
You have a sled dog, not sled dogs, and he would not be able to pull all of you. But the 4.5 hour trek to Caer Dineval is arduous. It's not the worst trek. You guys have done longer ones prior, which is not great, but definitely not preferable. Passing through Caer Dineval, once again, you guys can see the people of Caer Dineval watch you pass by from the traveling road to Caer Konig as you make your way to the East Way. You go through a giant, almost U shape of houses, and while there are people moving about, if anyone wants to give me perception checking and just look around Caer Dineval while you pass by, you can do that.
I love to perceive things.
Okay, yeah, go for it. But the people here look miserable. As you pass by, half, if any of them, even look your way as you pass through, and those that do give you, like, angered or dismembered, disheartened glances.
20?
You got a what?
20.
20, but not now.
Oh, okay. I didn't mean to.
I got a nat 20.
God damn it.
Ow.
It's on Albert if you want to look.
You're
I'm
evil.
Absolutely wild.
It's
But
not my
here,
fault.
as you loop through Caer Dineval, you can see that there is the Caer that still rests at the top of a smaller hill. There seems to be some kind of store right beside it, and then all along the path to the Eastway are various houses. You get a glance as you're heading towards the Eastway to take your trek to Easthaven, which is going to be 9 hours, and there appears to be some ruined watchtower and some inn along the docks. Frozen docks, I should say. And you pass right through. Afterwards, it is, a very long trek to Easthaven. About 13.5 miles, moving a mile an hour. It's even longer than I had last anticipated, I believe. Unless I am wrong. Let me check. But as you guys are traveling...
We may need to stop for the night. I don't know how long you can walk for.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's at least, like, see what's going on.
Do you want to stop in Caer Dineval or just make your way to Easthaven? You guys do... I should say, with the map, you do know how long the trek is going to be.
How long is the trek?
From Caer Konig to Easthaven. Or Caer Dineval. Oh, sorry. I looked at something else. It's about 9 hours total.
From where we are? Or
From where
From
Dinabal
Dinabal.
to Easthaven.
Okay.
Another 9 hours.
So you guys arrived at around 1 in the afternoon. The morning light, I should say, it looks like a morning light, but the noon light, the dusk that carries over for the 4 hours at midday is it has passed its apex. You can see that the sun is starting to climb back down behind the mountains, but it's not gone yet. You have an hour left of dim light.
If we hoof it, we could make it by late night. But we would be traveling pretty late.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's that bright out. The whole like sun we probably effectively lose daylight by like 3 p.m., right?
You effectively lose it by 2.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so then I mean, if we're gonna keep traveling at all, it seems like might as well. But otherwise, it might be a good idea to hunker down for the night.
What are the thoughts?
How comfortable y'all feel with
It sounds like there's not discomfort, but there's a little bit of confusion as to what to do next. So as you guys stand in the entrance to the East Way, or to the way to make to Easthaven, there's a vote. Is it to travel to Easthaven and cut through for the 9 hours and stay there, or would you like to stay a night at the Caird Dinabal?
They don't seem to want us here, is my thought.
I think they just seem miserable. Do they seem unfriendly? Beyond that?
do you wanna try and like talk to a local passing by?
Sure.
Is this typical for Icewind Dale? Like, are they usually this AC?
These people seem to be a little bit more closed off than others, but nothing too crazy. No, they're not outright violent towards you.
Huh. No.
Watch them be like,
Cyphus will
here.
yell out to someone and say, How goes there? What's the news of the town?
You just get back a, no news, fuck off.
All right. I vote we keep going.
I think I'd much rather travel at night without the light if it's all the same.
I'm down to keep going. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
To
Yeah,
Easthaven.
let's just keep going.
All right.
Fuck this town. Let's get out of here.
Fuck you too, and then we leave.
Kicks a
Like,
rock.
well, fuck you too, then.
See, here's the thing. It's not morally okay to attack random people. It's morally okay to attack the monsters that attack us. That's the difference.
I see. I have I've placed you guys on Easthaven. If you guys would like to move around, I will make little circles for points of interest. But as you arrive, you're brought into town, and I'll scoop you over so that you can see it. At the town's somewhat center. Where is it? A crowd has gathered in front of the town hall to watch the public execution of Dzan, a human wizard who, despite efforts to disguise himself, was recognized and arrested for the crimes he has inflicted upon the Dalefolk. He has been bound to a stake and gagged. Members of the militia use torches to light the straw tucked around his feet, fanned by the wind. The fire catches quickly. Dzan does not struggle or scream, as he is quickly engulfed in flames. Bundled up, spectators move closer to watch, closer to the human bonfire, eager to feel its warmth. Does anyone take a minute to appreciate or feel the warmth of this fire as it burns?
This is fully like a person being burned alive, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not exactly gonna like feel the warmth of it, per se.
Not gonna enjoy it. That's fair.
Sounds pretty morbid.
Or like revel in it.
You're not like, yay!
Would I know, or would there be any way of finding out, or would I know any way of finding out, I should say, what this dude did?
Yeah. Do you want to see if you can, or does Aster take any time to like scan the crowd and see if he can find anyone? Maybe someone.
Yeah, I'd probably.
Okay.
See if I can. That is a mod 20 for perception again.
A woman bedecked in a tailored coat and fur hat is standing by the burning wizard. She seems to have some kind of significant heraldry of the town pressed onto like one of her lapels or like the area on her shoulder. The Easthaven heraldry. It is a snowflake at the top center of a steel gray field above a horizontal brown field that forms the left-hand base and a dark blue field that forms the right-hand base. Where they meet is a thin tower. The brown field represents the Eastway, and the tower represents the town. The blue field is Lackdenshire. As like you kind of look to her, she looks back to you, and she double takes, turns to a man beside her, and the two go back and forth for a moment. She approaches you. Hello, I'm Captain Arlagath. Sorry, these D&D names.
Yeah, for real.
Of the Easthaven Militia.
Hello.
She holds out her hand, sorry.
Hi, my name is Aster Lotus.
Aster, yes. I believe me and the speaker... Sorry, let me introduce. She backs up a little bit and makes a gesture. This is Daneth Whalen. And he goes, hello! In a, like, not too cheery, but like a exhausted yet still happy to see you kind of... It's nice to see you. I've heard much about your group.
Oh, that's fantastic. Interesting.
The speaker, Daneth Whalen, is a human, and as she introduces herself further, Imdra Arlagath is a half-elf.
And they're from the militia.
He is the speaker. She is the leader of the militia. She asks, what has brought you guys to Easthaven? Last we'd heard from you, you were traveling from Targos to somewhere else. Or last we've heard of you, yes.
Oh, weren't you looking for adventurers? Wasn't that it?
We weren't
Wasn't
looking for
that it?
adventurers. I've just...
Captain of the Guard was, right? Maybe?
Oh, you're here to inquire. I should have guessed. Sorry, we've heard much from you, from travelers from Bryn Shander. Anytime there's people looking for good work, we're always happy to have them. Is work what brings you here?
That, among other things.
Well, 4 fishers went missing on Lackdenshire a 10-day ago. The coastline is hard to sail along because of the ice flows, but savvy anglers prefer it. There are fewer competing fishermen from other lake towns here. We need someone to scout the coastline in search of them. If you would be willing, we'd be more than happy to perhaps pay you handsomely. She holds out confiscated items from Zan, and you can tell because this is a bag similar in making to the now burned wizard. There is a spell scroll and a gray little bag that seems to have some kind of magical properties.
What exactly did this man do to receive such a...
Well, he killed a few adventurers, to be quite curt.
That'll do it.
Indeed, we don't take too kindly to murderers. However, actually, can I ask, what is your guys' passive perceptions?
Mine's actually 15.
All right.
Mine is 17.
Okay.
12?
Heh.
9. Eat it. I'm not learning anything. I'm over here looking at a fucking bug.
Well, I was gonna say, Haley, you're missing, or at least you feel something in your waist area kind of jingle, and as you turn around, you realize someone's running off, and you've lost 5 gold. The guardswoman does nothing in front of you and goes, well, you should probably keep your things close to your belt. I'm not sure if you're aware, but... And in the middle of explaining, Imdra is interrupted by Daneth Whalen, and he's like, I'll have you guys know that thievery is not illegal here. Welcome,
oh, sick!
Welcome to Easthaven. We should have mentioned first, I'm so sorry. Yes, inside Easthaven,
Thank you.
we have some very, as some may describe, odd rules here. He gestures over with like an open hand to a nearby sign that says, watch thy pouch. Though we don't encourage it, I would very much so encourage watching your pouch.
Wait, so stealing is legal, but it is not encouraged?
No.
That's asinine.
Okay, wait, so can I go after the guy that just stole money from me?
If you give me a good enough perception check, you can try and find him in the little crowd. Absolutely. Stealing is not encouraged, no, but if we were to make it illegal, we'd have more prisoners than we would citizens.
I rolled a 9.
You rolled a what?
A 9.
Oh, he's gone.
Alright. Are there any shady looking guys near me?
In your paranoia, Haley? In your paranoia, I would say none that you can spot. Or everyone.
Thinking about pickpocketing someone else to get my fucking money back.
She's like a little chihuahua.
So basically, this is just a mini economy, except instead of trading for goods, it's just stealing.
Well, there is some kind of economy that they do have. It's really just like if a town legalized murder, nobody would murder each other, but there would be nothing stopping you from dying if people didn't like you there. So basically, don't flaunt your wealth. Haley didn't, or Cerelia wasn't necessarily flaunting her wealth, but people are attracted to shiny things here. And she is one big shiny girl.
Well, small shiny girl.
A small.
Can I cast Mage Hand?
Yeah, go ahead. You summon a small mage hand.
I want to have this guy out. I mean, he only lasts for like 1 minute, but it's fine.
You use the mage hand to like cover your pockets as you turn back to the group. I don't know. Yeah, well, as I'd stated before, we do need some people to check on these fishermen, or at least find out what's going on. Would you be willing to take upon yourselves this task?
Like we're getting real sidetracked here.
You guys, I should note, she's not saying right this second, but if you get the chance to.
Okay.
I mean, if it's going in the side quest menu, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll come back to it later.
Have there been any theories onto their disappearance?
Well,
or like last known locations.
They both look at each other a little weirdly. I should say, Imdra looks to Daneth Whalen and kind of gives him the like, don't say it. And he is quick to be like, well, there is theory. And she goes, Whalen. And he goes, I know. But talk of the town is still talk. There is theory that the White Lady has taken to sailors, but there is no proof of this. I have not much of the information to share, but you could head to the White Lady Inn to acquire more information.
Let's say, does the White Lady just in general ring any bells?
Not to you, no. This is more of a local legend kind of thing.
What can you tell us about this local legend of the White Lady?
Oh, what? He looks to you guys like he's excited to tell you, and then catches Imdra looking at him more of a like, Waylon, stop. And he's like, I can't say much, but Easthavens love to talk about their local legends. All we know is that she perished some time long ago upon the ice, and that her spirit is yet to find rest. I have no idea if that's the actual caper or what the real story is, but that's what they say.
Do you have any last known locations for the fishermen?
Yes, on Lake Dinshire. Just along the edges, or at least nearby coastal areas.
Did they disappear as a group or one by one?
All 4 of them disappeared at once. If you need, you're more than welcome to borrow one of our anglers from the dock. Or one of our boats from the angler docks. You need just carry it over the frozen over water.
Do you have any of their possessions? Like any clothes they wore?
No, I'm sorry. We don't have much of those things.
Okay.
This is more of a maps question than a like these person question, but how far is the lake from here? And is it on our way?
Lackdenshire is connected to Easthaven. If you scroll out, you are literally a few feet from walking over to the.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that's the lake.
Yeah,
I see.
It's called Lack, L-A-C, not lake.
Lack.
That's
right.
it is a weird word though.
Yeah. I'll go. I mean, we need to sleep.
Yes.
It's like 10 at night.
It is very late. If you need a place to stay, well, then I could suggest nothing else. But of course, the White Lady Inn. But if you're looking for a drink, you would be more than excited to find the Wet Trout. An amazingly well-populated tavern.
A warm dinner and a soft bed sound best to me. I'm still making up for last night.
Yeah. While your hangovers are now gone, the desire to sleep is not faded any bit.
Before we leave, are there any other strange or unusual laws we should know about?
That's just the only one. Watch thy pouch.
Alright. And if you have anything else you want to share about the White Lady, maybe around friends, feel free to find us.
Yeah, he looks excited, but is yelled at as soon as he gets a shot. As, of course, Imdra is like, Waylon! Sorry! No, I've nothing else to speak. He directs you.
Perhaps we'll find you at the bar for a drink later.
We're all just flirting with this guy.
Completely unrelated.
I'll go ahead and label the White Lady Inn for you lot.
Has Kataros been to this inn before? Or you've probably stayed somewhere else? Okay.
I will say, probably one of the more extremely populated towns. It's as close to Bryn Shander as you could get to population. There is, if you want to try and give me like a check, maybe history or what have you, to try and guess the populations and other services and comforts.
Sure, I'll give it a history.
But we're heading to... Are we heading to the White Lady Inn?
I believe so, unless we want to go to a tavern first, get something to eat or drink, or do we just want to sleep?
Or would the inn have food?
The inn would have food.
Yeah, then inn seems good.
It's time to in.
It's time to in.
Get in there.
Are you powered up?
I believe this is the entrance. It is rather dark, but I've placed you guys somewhat appropriately. And then...
Sick.
Of course.
And nasty.
I will place... I don't yet have anything for... just random folk, but there are random folk placed about the tavern.
Do you want me to put people down?
Yeah,
I have a ton of tokens. Okay.
I love you.
I love you, bro.
Bro.
The White Lady Inn is a musty old inn named obviously now after the local legend known as the White Lady. You guys can walk around and ask for rumors, perhaps about other towns or about the White Lady herself. But as you arrive, you can see that there is a halfling that's going around, a male halfling, entertaining guests and singing songs of odd and also curious like tales. I don't know how else to throw out that he's just singing of rumors that you guys have been hearing about. And his name is Ronaldo.
Oh, I love that for him.
The elderly proprietor is a little bit sullen and hanging out near the kitchen area and pays not really much mind to you guys walking in. As you enter, Ronaldo is more than excited to see you and approaches the five of you excitedly. Well, hello! He gestures to the five of you. What brings you five fellows here? Was it perhaps for a seance? Do you wish to speak with the dead?
Ooh.
You can do that here?
Oh, of course. I'd have to take you to the back room, of course, but...
Aster is just going to lean to whoever is closest to him. Is it difficult to speak to the dead?
I wouldn't call it difficult, just otherworldly.
Interesting. I'm gonna fucking look at my spells real quick.
We were actually looking for a room, but also we heard about 4 fishermen who potentially went missing.
Ooh, the 4 fishermen. I've heard of that. I could perhaps channel them, but a bit dark, don't you think? Shouldn't there be hope that they are still out there?
I was just wondering if maybe you heard something or any rumors going around to what might have happened.
No rumors, no rumors. Only the talk of the town.
How much is a seance?
Ooh, a seance. It is but 5 silver pieces to pay for each person. He rubs his hands a little bit towards the possibility of himself getting paid. Very, very happy. Is that too much?
Can I insight check this guy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is he?
He's robbing you blind.
Keep.
Oh, that's
Also,
not good.
try not
That's
to buy
a-
anything too expensive.
Remember, watch
10.
your pockets.
Yeah, watch
10.
your
Watch
purse.
your pouch.
10.
He is like lightly, like a single sweat drop.
Interesting. So you do these seances often then?
Every few days, we have interested travelers coming in, of course.
I'm not sure. I mean, actually, no, I am sure. Aster has no personal interest in this.
Okay.
Even if this dude is telling the truth and he can talk to the dead, I think Aster's just like, okay, and? Like, I'm from a different dimension!
Maybe we put a pin in this for now. Ask around with the locals if y'all would like, or we can just find a room for the night.
Who would we even want to talk to anyway?
Do you not wish to?
There's a lot of cool people here.
Do you
talk to all of them?
No, do you not? Wait, okay. So if you guys want, people are seemingly a lot more calm now. But if you don't want to, you can also ask him about like more in detail about the legend. If you start to leave him, he'll go, wait. 4 silver. That's as low as I can go.
Oh, I've dealt with this kind of guy before. Fucking Hamtaro, ham heartbreak.
I like to imagine that that's just Cerelia speaking in character.
Played a video game or two.
Okay, I am curious. Who actually is interested in seeing what this guy's about?
I kind of am.
I think Aster's fully just like walking away at this point.
Kataros thinks he might be telling the truth, but also thinks he might just be trying to scam us.
Yeah, you know what? I'll roll insight. Do a little.
Let me talk to Marchese.
I rolled a 7.
An insight for what? I should say.
To see it, like, I mean, if he's being truthful, I guess.
About the seance?
Yeah.
He is. You
like
could
if he's legit about it.
He doesn't seem to be sweating or nervous when asked about anything involving the seance.
I think what Gret's trying to say is Cerelia has no reason to think that he's lying.
4 silver?
4 silver.
I think we could get that lower.
Is it not go lower for me just leaving?
If someone is actively talking to him about it, he is trying to keep those interested. If Aster doesn't seem that involved or doesn't seem to care, he doesn't want to push it in fear of you getting like upset at him.
Fair enough.
Just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
Surely
Yeah,
you'd love to talk to the white lady.
Oh, that's also something we could do, huh?
You've heard the tales, correct?
I just know that she's dead.
Well, you're correct in that. Perhaps it... Well, let me start. He pulls out his fiddle, and you hear like a collective like, from the grounds of the bar. That the white lady's husband was a miser who kept his treasure in a heavy locked chest that never left his side. Perhaps it was this heavy chest that capsized his boat and sent the man to his sunken grave. Or perhaps it was the fright of seeing his dead wife that caused him to capsize the boat and drown. The white lady killed by her husband, or she who killed her husband. Who knows? All we know is that that man's treasure lies at the bottom of the lake, waiting for some intrepid explorer to find it. The elderly proprietor leans out and is like, "All right, Ronaldo, enough. Now, how about talking to her?" Please?
Okay.
Yes, I mean, perfect. He leads you into another area. Of course, over by this crystal ball. 4 copper for all those participating.
Oh, that was 4 silver.
4 silver, sorry. You're correct. There is a few other guests that get up to join once they see that he's begun. and move over to stand or to sit by. Is anyone else going?
All right, I've got my bag in my lap this time. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna have any fucking pickpockets.
All right.
I pickpocket them
He
right
doesn't
back.
have to pickpocket you. He's swindling you in broad daylight.
No, I want to do this though.
Are we ready? Who's joining?
I am.
You can go ahead and move over. I know you. Yeah, you've already moved over. Garosh already picked a seat. He got the best seat in the house.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, I'll sit right here.
Anyone else? Pay up your 4
Cyphus.
silver.
Cyphus.
Cyphus will go. Cyphus will go when it's over.
Man. Hey, Kataros,
Ty,
good man.
if Aster sees all of them go, does he plan on watching from the side or from any other place, or does he?
Aster's fully fucking off.
Okay.
If you've noticed, I put him in the kitchen.
Oh,
I
okay.
imagine he's just like wandering around.
Okay.
Aster's making a sandwich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoke from burning incense clouds the room. Multicolored lamps and silks are hung from the rafters, and the light from several candles illuminates a circle of uncomfortable-looking guests sitting cross-legged on the floor around. Ronaldo pushes back the sleeves of his robe, raises his hands up high, his eyes close, and intones, "Lady who watches from the lake, come to us in our darkest hour. Tell us what you've seen." After a moment of silence, thick frost forms on the outside of the room's windows, turning them opaque, and the candles go out one by one. Boo, 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 boo. You guys can see, or he goes, "I sense her presence, her spirit. It closes in on us. Reach out to her," and he holds up his hands and then like makes the gesture like, "Come on, hold up your hands. Come on." All right.
Can Cyphus detect any real magic being cast?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you guys give me, those who are raising your hand, persuasion check?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Interesting.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
I only got a
Wink.
13.
Damn. I rolled a 6.
You got a 14.
15.
Okay, perfect. She's receptive. She can feel you. You will be able to feel her soon. Now, please. And his eyes begin to glow white as his mouth like shoots out a fair bit of light. Ask her your questions.
Oh.
Yeah,
what do we want to ask her?
Yeah, yeah, you can see the windows have fogged, and he's almost like not floating, but his eyes have now rolled back, and his breath is cold.
Yeah, I don't know what.
So
what to even ask.
The lady of the white lady is a spirit that again haunts Lackdenshire. So this could be questions about Easthaven, Caer Konig, Caer Dinival, or other things that you may have questions about regarding areas around Lackdenshire.
Oh, would she know about the fisherman that went missing?
We should ask.
Ask her.
Yeah. Do you know about the fisherman that went missing?
She takes a moment as she and for a moment she fisherman taken the Cauldron Caves, and that's all she presents you with the answer. Someone else asks, in a piped up like, "Wait, what about what's been going on in the docks?" She gets angry, and you can see along the back behind Ronaldo, something is being written backwards along the frosted glass of the window. If anyone wants to give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Or just intelligence, you can read it.
I'm gonna do perception.
Okay.
14.
Oh.
It says invisible.
You said we could roll intelligence?
Yeah. Cerelia is the first to find out what it says, and you can repeat it to the group. But it says, invisible dwarves, like being drawn along the back.
What? Invisible dwarfs?
Invisible dwarves.
I got a 22.
You also read invisible dwarves along the window behind him.
Invisible dwarf.
Invisible dwarves. That could be Dwergar.
Dwergar again?
Dwergar again. That's all I could think of for dwarves that can turn invisible.
Yeah.
Woo.
That was the same at the...
Wait, they can do that?
Woo, I don't know if you remember, but I know Garosh has something somewhat similar, information-wise, from a note he's picked up.
Yeah, let me find that.
If you want to pull it out, I can read it to you. You did.
Yes.
All right. Garosh reaches into his bag. He kept it for obvious reasons, but reaching inside his bag, he reads out a note that you guys had found in the keep, or at least the outpost.
Yeah.
Brother, you will find me on the frozen ferry in Easthaven. From this new base, the search for Chardalyn continues. Long may our father reign over this dark land, Dearth.
Dearth.
Any other questions for the White Lady?
Yeah, I'll ask the White Lady if she knows. I'll be like, do you know anything about terrible power on dragon and draconic wings?
She takes a moment. Sorry, this is a very tough name for me to pronounce. Simply because, but she murmurs out, a white dragon, Arviatras.
Okay.
And I will DM you how to spell that, Woo. Because
Thank
no
you.
shot I would be able to spell this.
Do you know anything of the wreckage of a flying city?
You see there's a moment where her, or at least Ronaldo's teeth grit, and behind him a window shatters. A few of the attendants nearby, some people just scream. And you hear the old attendant just go, Ronaldo! One more and you're done!
I'll cast bending on it.
Okay, you walk over to.
I was gonna say that window's gonna cost more than 4 silver.
You walk over to the window and you cast mending. You can see the glass that's been pulled down is starting to. Any other questions? He's like, I can't channel her much longer.
Who hasn't asked a question? I feel like someone hasn't.
My answer exploded a window, so.
That's your answer.
The Cauldron Caves, where are they?
Lancashire. Boat outside.
Okay.
Thank you. White lady?
He's like, hey, hold on. You can't call it. No, With this, you see Ronaldo. And then he takes a little bow as some of the surrounding attendants and in-goers are like, wow! Yippee!
Yeah, I'll pat his arm and tell him he did a good job.
You're so kind. He pats you, but you go donk, donk.
Yeah, clank, clank.
He lets you guys go, or at least move about the rest of the inn, and says, "Thank you for coming. I'll be here every night." And he leans back, like exhausted, into his chair. Would you guys like to grab a room?
Yeah.
I will say, rooms here may be more expensive than you're used to, but these are very nice ones. Excuse me while I find... There it is. It is 1 gold piece to stay.
These luxury rooms?
These are just incredibly nice. But I will say, with that, there is very nice options for food. While you're here, Aster, did you want to grab food and maybe a drink?
I assumed I was like making myself like I was either
using your own
not
rations?
helping myself because Aster is not that much uncivilized, but I do think they like found Aster in the kitchen, and he was like, "Oh, hi, I'm sorry, I didn't know where else to go to get food."
You can see the older owner is like, get out of here, and she's like lightly shooing him. Go, get.
I'm just gonna do it back to her, not fully understanding.
At some point, she finally like puts a little old person hand on you and pushes you out. If you want food, you'll have to pay like the rest.
Oh, I'm fine paying. I'm sorry. That was never part of the issue.
A paying customer. I'm so sorry. She wipes off where she pushed you. Well, how have you know? At least before some of the fishermen disappeared, we had an excellent catch. The spawning hasn't been going so well, but there is some swordmouth salmon. Or spearmouth, sorry. How did I fuck that up?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Is it?
What the fuck?
Are you telling me a salmon mouthed this spear?
And for those of you curious, she gestures behind her, and Ty, you can see hung up by the tail, a few feet long, is with gorgeous blue and yellow hues, is a salmon cut. Let's see, I'll send this into the chat with you guys and all. But yes, it's not perfectly skinned, but you can see the meat is a bright, and I should say bright as in it's very colorful. But it's also very dark in certain parts, orange and white, with tinges of yellow along the fattier sides. This is a 2 gold piece dinner that is it's sautéed spearmouth salmon. It's a specialty of Easthaven. But if you'd like, there are other options for meals.
Aster's not exactly like the live-in large type, so I think he's probably wondering.
There is some stew made of various other creatures and critters roaming about the plains. There's, of course, elk mixed in with a few very scant vegetables amongst it. And that is nary only 2 silver pieces.
Yeah, that's
more his style.
Much more, especially because
Cyphus will also go with the elk.
So much better than meat stick.
The elk stew. If you guys want, there is also some, not a ton of traveling supplies, but they sell some small books, some general store-esque things, as well as fisherman supplies.
Important question. Can I eat this in the kitchen with the owner?
Yes. After you pay, she doesn't care where you stand. She just continues to prepare.
I'm just gonna watch her cook.
All right.
Let her cook.
Let her cook.
Yeah, let her cook.
She cooks with the skill of someone who's long held her line of work.
Oh god. Oh, I was gonna ask if she knew where I might find if there were anything like magical or unusual in the town.
Well, since I was a young lass, I have heard talk of magical items. Though they are few and far between in the Dale, we've had travelers come from near and far to try and deliver expensive goods that were very not often bought. But one tale prevails them all, and, well, no, it's too boring.
There's no such thing if it involves a magic item.
Well, all right. Seeing as you're a paying customer, there is talk of scary figures that loom about outside of the 10 towns. One, hag, and she does the little like finger ooh to try and scare you. I don't know if Aster has heard of hags before, or if he would be even scared of that, but...
Let me pull up my handy-dandy little monster manual. We're going to remember what... I remember what hags, like, are and look like, but I don't think they're, like, that's not really a thing we get in the Feywilds.
No. They are...
I think Aster just thinks that... I hate that I'm about to do this, but it's one of those moments where you realize you have to do something in character. Aster goes, hags are much like yourself.
She using her wooden spoon begins hitting you on the shoulder. I'm no hag. I'm young as. And she.
I'm so sorry. I meant no offense. I think there was simply a misunderstanding.
No, witches.
Witches. I see.
She goes on to lightly explain the concept of almost like liches, the idea of hags, people who have magical power and use it for ill purposes. She tells of a cauldron that this hag has been stewing with for a while now. This tale is as old as the White Lady. My mother told it to me as a cautionary tale to keep me from venturing off outside of Easthaven. Her cauldron is where she stirs the soup she's used and made to kill adventurers, adding them into it and making it more dangerous. The tale is just of a magical cauldron that its purpose is kind of unclear. What about this is cautionary other than the idea that she kills is beyond you. And what its purpose is in the story is even farther. But she tells it nonetheless. The hag that's found somewhere off in the non-10 towns sections of Lackdenshire, at least uninhabited parts, where she stirs in her cauldron and kills adventurers that dare wander by, adding them into the soup, stirring it like the trouble she causes.
Very interesting.
That was beautiful, man.
Do you guys want to buy a room? Now that it is getting quite late. She takes her gold piece from you, and you guys can choose whatever room you like. The rooms have a double bed and a single, and while, yes, you are guaranteed at least a place to sleep, you are not guaranteed to not be given a room with companions. If someone else rents a room, they are going to stay with you. So be sure to lock your things up.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, Cerelia is going to be watching the whole time.
Cerelia, awake
I'm
for
on
the
it.
full, 8 hours, staring at your guys' stuff.
I mean, I don't sleep, so.
Yeah. I imagine though it's like that scene in SpongeBob where he's like looking at the candy bar, and every time he looks, the bus comes by behind him. every time she goes to do something, and every time she turns away, someone reaches for the chest but disappears. I thought someone was trying to steal from me. All right, go ahead and move to your rooms. The owner or the proprietor of this inn, I should have said, I don't know if she introduced, but Bartaban, she guides Aster at least to his room, over to the far end, at least over to this room over here. She wants to give you a room closest to the fire. This should keep you warm. Does anyone else want to go ahead and take their gold off and grab a room?
Yeah.
Can we split the price for rooms?
No, it's just for the bed. It's kind of per person charge.
How much is the charge?
1 gold.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Is Ronaldo gonna be okay?
Yes,
I have questions for Ronaldo tomorrow.
He's still conscious. He's just like kind of exhausted. You can see him a little sweaty.
I'll pay gold, and I will request to put Cerelia in sentry mode at the foot of my bed.
You tap her power button a few times.
Okay.
Watch both our pouches.
Grant, I'm thinking of that fucking video. Like, how many lasers? Okay, girl.
Okay, girl.
like all of them.
Cerelia, watch my stuff.
All lasers.
Remember the spy gear from like 2007, 2008?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh my god. It's like, please state password. Okay, girl.
It's like a password journal.
Yeah, literally. That's how I imagine she opens up. All right, Garosh, Aster, you guys can go ahead and move to wherever you want on the map. Anyone else who's getting a room, go ahead and grab a... My question is, do any of you who locks up their stuff?
I don't take my stuff off me.
Okay, that's what I mean. You're...
Oh. I guess I can't... Yeah, no, I can probably fucking meditate and whatever.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, you do meditate, so you won't be, like, necessary... You're half conscious. It would be... I'd still make a roll. They would just have advantage if they're going to try and steal from you. Unless someone else is watching you, or, like... like, everybody is going into different rooms. No, don't put cuck chair.
Well, so that's the thing, is I wanted to go into the cuck chair.
Okay. Okay.
Willingly.
Cerelia, are you sitting on the cupboard by the door? She's that little alarm system that, like, when the red laser sight doesn't detect itself anymore, it goes off. The perimeter breach.
Oh, there's no activity.
Yeah. Kataros, do you want to pick a bed? Are you all sleeping in the same room?
Imagine so. That would make things easier.
Yeah.
There's a double bed and a single, and Kataros just jumps in bed with Garosh.
Yeah. Get in here.
Which one's the big spoon? Which one's the little spoon?
You know.
Roll for spoon.
Yeah, guys, give me...
Yeah, roll for spoon.
Give me a d20. The larger number gets to be the little spoon. Oh, that's gonna be tough to beat, Nick.
Yeah, it's an 11.
Ah, big yeah.
Garosh is the little spoon.
Kataros has to, like, put something under him to at least get his arm around Garosh.
He's half drow, he's not very big.
No. Garosh rolls over in his sleep and crushes Kataros.
Alright, time to roll a new character.
Alright.
Kataros Jr.
Kataros the second.
Alright, yeah. The 5th of Eliant ends, and the 6th dawns. Dawns is kind of a ironic word for it, but it's not true. The 6th comes, and you guys awake, this time not hungover.
Yay.
Yay.
It's an achievement.
Yeah, achievement get. Sober awakening. what is it that you guys would like to do? Given it is 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. It's 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Yeah, the whole day. Where would you guys like to go first?
Do we want to try to find the fisherman?
Yeah, let's look at a map. They said the Cauldron Caves.
We might find Duergar there.
No, the Duergar are a problem in the ferry.
Oh, okay.
The ferry is in Easthaven.
Oh. Oh, so that's even closer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you think that you guys would take any interest in like investigating the ferry before leaving, or do you think you'd come back to do that?
I mean, I guess we're already here. Might as well.
All right.
I think, at least. I don't know what everyone else thinks.
I mean, I'm down to fuck up some more Duergar.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning to think that I'll fill everybody in as we're going about the story I heard about the hags.
Have a good time. I can't hear hag without thinking have a good time.
I think the same fucking thing. I even looked down at my notes and thought that.
Hags.
But so. Oh, actually, wait. Before we leave, very important. Yeah. Very important. Where's the fucking bard?
The Ronaldo?
Yeah, where is he?
He is right at the front of the White Lady Inn, where he would stand.
I walk outside. I see him. I point my finger at him, and I immediately cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. What do you ask him?
Can you speak to the dead?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, yes.
How?
I don't know. I was born with this innate ability. I love how shocked you were by that.
Oh.
It drains my stamina greatly, but yes, I can commune with the dead.
Can you commune with anyone who's dead?
I haven't really tried.
Interesting. Fascinating. And here I was thinking you were a charlatan. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I'm just gonna stop casting the spell. I'm
Okay.
gonna drop whatever concentration it is, and I'm just gonna put a gold coin in his hand and walk away.
Okay. He looks down like, yippee!
He's not confused at all by the fact that
No,
I essentially...
he's very confused by the fact that you did that, but is also like, I got paid. So it's like if somebody walked up to you, punched you in the gut, and then handed you a stack of like hundreds. You'd be like, okay.
Not just that, punched you, asked you a bunch of questions.
Called you a liar to your face, and then paid you. So fairy time?
Yeah.
Fairy time. Kataros will try and catch Aster up if he's willing to listen.
Oh, of course Aster listens. Are you kidding me?
Fuck yeah. He just gained
I'm
all
all
the
ears.
information from that seance last
Do you
night.
guys have any questions about the ferry itself? Or want to ask anyone about it?
Yeah, what's been the problem?
Well, question, I should say, more specific. Who do you want to ask? You want to ask Ronaldo or the proprietor?
Go put Ronaldo under a different zone.
So yeah, you can make him say it again.
You're like, wait a second.
Yeah, you can ask. Where is it? Bardaban about it too. She doesn't. You guys have paid her. You're paying customers. But Ronaldo will also answer questions that you guys have about it. It's kind of like an Easthaven, like it's commonplace information.
It's like a folktale.
No.
It's a common event. It's a current event. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Let's just ask Ronaldo then. Let's just see what the bard's got to say.
He seems knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Well, when the lake isn't frozen, this keelboat transports people and cargo to the towns of Caer Dineval and Caer Konig. for a modest fee, not for free. But the boat and much of Easthaven's harbor is kind of trapped in ice. And ever since Speaker Wayland declared that the ferry services had to cease until the ice thaws, which, given the state of the world right now, and he kind of gestures like he's looking up, though he is inside, seems kind of unlikely to happen anytime soon. Scython, the operator, spends at least some of his time at the Wet Trout. The Wet Trout is the tavern. I don't know if anyone has told you about what's been going, or what the place is like here at Easthaven, but I find it a very nice place to stay, even though they won't take my business.
They won't take your business?
Yes, I'm not really allowed to practice this anywhere else other than the White Lady Inn.
I see.
People don't take
any...
Well, given my penchant for glassware, people don't really enjoy my presence, other than from what tourism it does bring in. Well, as you may have guessed, Bardaban loves what I draw in, and... well, not all of what I draw in, but she allows me to stay.
Would you be willing to travel with us?
Absolutely not. You're a lovely group, do not get me wrong. Do not enjoy the Zone of Truth.
Pay and feed you, and I will promise to never put you under a Zone of Truth.
He looks like he is considering it. What pay?
I don't know, a gold a day?
Deal. Bardaban, I'm out. And you hear like a good riddance. So, where are we going? Ronaldo is more than excited to be joining you.
Ronaldo joins the party!
Fuck yeah!
Ronaldo, I'll put him here.
Hey.
Do you want me to give you Ronaldo's token?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ronaldo, do you have, like, armor, a warm coat, maybe, like, some weapons, just...
I do have, well, I have, not a weapon.
Do you need to go pack? You need to go pack.
Here, I also have, I can actually, if you give me a sec, I have art of him that's from the official.
Ooh. I can give him a war pick, however, it might be a little bit too heavy. Like 2 pounds, I think could take that.
I mean, the two of us could maybe do a performance in the center of town, get some money together, buy him some gear.
We also have money.
That's true, but I like having my money.
All right, Ronaldo.
Counterpoint, I like having my money.
Counterpoint, my money, period.
Yeah, and if I find the little sneak that ran off with 5 of my gold, he's got it coming.
Bonk! The Cerelia bonk inbound.
Yeah. Or I'll just sleight of hand take it back.
Yeah.
Oh, Ronaldo. You know, maybe we could just grab like a really big steak knife or something.
You guys have other things. He is a bard. He carries a lute on him. He asks where we're traveling to.
Oh, we're gonna go stop the never-ending winter.
Oh! Oh.
Yeah, we figured you might be helpful for that.
Okay. He seems flabbergasted by this point, but hasn't rejected the idea. It simply follows.
Right now, we're going to go investigate the disappearance of the fishermen from this town.
Oh, that shouldn't be too bad. A capsized boat, maybe. It should make for a quick and easy trip.
Yes, I'm sure.
That is, unless the White Lady got to them. He mutters to himself with a little bit of a nervous
Once again, hating that I have to do this, but doing this in character, Aster goes, "Oh no, we most certainly heard that she was probably involved." Is that an issue?
Well, we're not certain. I guess that shouldn't be an issue for now.
Wait.
Grand.
Is the White Lady mean?
That's an excellent question. Ronaldo, is the white lady mean?
I would not classify
Wait.
her as a kind
Hold on.
spirit.
Garosh goes, wait a second. Is she actually white? Because I've been told about a green man,
He's
and
like-
now there's a white lady.
He's like, I don't think you can ask that.
Listen, I'm silver, it's alright.
It's okay, I can say that. I'm silver.
It's okay, I can say
Oh,
that.
Galaxy Fest, thank you so much for raiding with a party of 4. It's so nice to... Oh, Dr. Bone Mommy, thank you for following.
Merkel joins the party.
Well, I guess we should get going then. Galaxy Fest, thank you for following. Is she actually white is a hell of an intro for the raid.
I swear it's not what it looks like.
Bushnell, thank you for following. Would you guys like to carry on and move towards the Easthaven
let's
ferry?
go check out the ferry.
Yeah. Let's check out the ferry.
Grant, Ronaldo didn't answer Garosh's question.
Biss too, thank you for following. What is his question? Oh, is she actually white?
Yeah.
Oh, I think he
Fair enough.
scratches his chin a little bit, but doesn't have anything further. Gooch Smooch, thank you for following.
It's pretty good.
That's the username.
All right, who's first? Because Ronaldo is fucking last.
Oh shit.
Aster will go first.
All right, walking upon to the docks, you hear the clunk clunk of your feet on the wooden docks. These docks are empty, save for the boats frozen into the water around them. You reach the end to where the Easthaven ferry is, and Easthaven's ferry, a keelboat, is trapped in the ice at the end of the wooden dock. A small cabin is situated towards the aft end of the hull. And excuse me as I copy... Go ahead and move on to the docks, just so that I can copy you guys properly and not take any of you... I'm fucking deleting... Among Us! Alright. Now to copy. And to move you.
We're getting teleported into the raid instance, let's go.
Shut the fuck up.
Dead mines? Dead mines.
I hate you.
I know you do.
Yeah. Oh. Ignore the second group of you guys. That's a time paradox problem.
Shadow version of
There's
us.
a time loop in this?
Roll initiative.
Imagine if you just spoiled that there's a time loop in this.
Spoiled through accidentally copy and pasting you guys a little too much. Oh, I should at least try and keep this covered, but... Oh, there we go.
Ah.
There we go. No, I'm not actually going to do that. That'd be funny, though. Would you guys like to head onto the boat? The creaky floorboards, or at least the docks that would be creaking now below, are frozen and a little bit quieter with the snow packed on top of them. Approaching the boat, you guys see no movement, nothing wrong at a glance.
Okay, well, do we need to find what's his name? Siphon? The operator?
Oh, he is not around.
Okay.
This ferry's travel throughout Lackdenshire has been suspended, and since then, he has not operated it in some time.
Alright, and the note that Garosh has is... You will find me on the ferry at Easthaven.
Yeah.
So, should we...
Let's sneak in.
Let's see...
You guys just want to sneak in?
Do we see any, like, movement on the boat at all?
Give me a perception check.
Where's my d20? Let's see, that is a 15 plus 2, 7. It's 10. 17.
No, but you, as you listen in, stepping towards the boat, the silence and deafening of the snow, has your ears kind of like perked up, and you hear a from the aft of the cabin. Do you guys want to move on to the boat? Yeah. Garosh, Cyphus, Kataros, Cerelia.
I guess so.
Aster, as you approach, you can see that, looking down onto Lackdenshire, it is truly frozen in place. It has not moved in some time. Do you want to step onto the boat?
Well, maybe we should take a look at the entrance first, see if there's like, I don't know, footprints. Is there like snow on this ferry?
Any recent tracks?
Yeah.
Ooh, give me investigation.
I do have good investigation.
He does have good investigation. Ooh!
12.
Cerelia and Cyphus, what did you get?
Rolling. I rolled terribly. I got all
The
got
same
12.
as me.
Both of you notice that there are 3 sets of tracks leading off of the boat. These are small humanoid.
Do we see where they lead to?
They lead into town.
Oh.
And no tracks leading. Oh, I guess Kataros can see this. Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay.
Like children's footprints? Like that
no,
kind
no,
of
no.
small?
Just small creature. Like, you've seen these before.
Dwergar.
Yeah.
Oh.
Aw. Dude, Owlbear used to have a really fun add-on that it doesn't have anymore. Extension, I should say. I kind of wish I still had it. Yeah, okay. I'll add it now, but I won't say what it does.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if the tracks are leading off of the boat, I mean, unless he walked backwards back onto the boat, he's presumably not on it.
Who?
Unless they left somebody behind.
Well, the person in the note.
Ronaldo pipes up with like, well, it looks as though they've taken a leave. I guess we can call it a day and return to the... Wait, like he is going to say in unless somebody interrupts him, and is like, it's we can't help it. It's okay. I'll play us a song as we leave. And he starts tuning his lute.
Is anybody sneaky enough to go take a peek in the window?
I'll try.
All right, Cerelia, head up on board.
A 15.
Are you looking into the window of the aft?
Is that the closest window to me?
Well, you aren't even on the ship yet.
Well,
In this case, it would be around here.
Oh, I see.
Do you want to peek in?
Yeah, I'll take a little look-see.
Peeking inside, Cerelia finds that there is 4 sleeping bags laid out. There is a piece of parchment laid out on a table near the window. She can't really make out what's on it due to the foggy and weathered glass, but there doesn't appear to be anyone inside.
Okay.
What would she like to do?
There's no one inside, and the ship is quiet, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I guess there's nobody here?
Can I detect magic? Or also detect traps?
Oh,
Did somebody
which
leave
one?
a surprise? I'll do detect magic. Let me see.
All right.
Yeah, for the duration, I can sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me.
Yes, there is magic. Something in your general vicinity. You do not know what. Would you like
I
to
should
board
be
the
able
ship?
to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Ronaldo gives you guys you guys, you'll figure it out. I'll stay here and stand guard.
Oh, you want to stand there alone?
That's good, Ronaldo. You wait out there.
Kataros, you look like you could use a friend.
Kataros, you're strong and handsome and
So
willing
sexy.
to fight for me.
Body block.
You're so sexy. You're a king.
What would you like to do, Aster?
I will. Which side is there a door to this?
You're standing in front of the door.
Cool. I am going to slowly open the door.
You open the door to the aft. You see the aforementioned 4 sleeping bags. There's a few crates, some fish, and the table at the far side with something on it.
What's that? Let me get in there. If I'm looking real close, it kind of looks like a drawing of a boat.
Do you lean over and look at it, or are you just picking it up?
I don't like that question. I think I would probably lean over and pick it up.
Okay. Can you give me an initiative?
That's fine.
As soon as you lean over, immediately, I will say surprise round. But I'll roll for him as well. Let's see.
My guy really loves to give me the lowest rolls for initiative, even lower. So I have a 4.
All right.
Oh, no, pardon me, it's a 5. I only have a -1 to initiative. I thought it was a -2.
Only a -1.
All right. Die. Bang, bang, bang. They got an 8, but this is a surprise round. So what did you get?
5.
All right. That's rough. You both rolled like shit.
Yeah, no, I have a bad initiative.
I don't need to put this on here. We have Aster and the now not invisible.
Right, they can turn invisible. That's the bit.
Bam!
Very important information.
Can
I
everyone
got
else...
in here and was like, oh, there's someone in here. Lit.
Can everyone else roll for initiative?
Yeah, I'm still at the window,
Yeah, you can see inside. You watch as from behind Aster, a Dwergar Mindmaster appears, and he is going to attack both... Well, actually, use his attacks to attack Aster. He has... Oh, where is it? He is going to use his war pick and slam you in the back. So he has a +4 to hit. He is not enlarged, I should say.
Good.
But +4. What is Aster's AC?
18.
All right. His AC is 18 now? Oh, that's right. He has new armor.
No, it's been 18,
oh, okay.
Grant.
He misses the first time and then is going to use his other attack to miss again. He... Wham! Wham! He is cracking...
So I also have a shield, so part of this could be me shoving those.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I don't know if Cerelia necessarily is like, look out! But you're made aware of his presence immediately. And he immediately, the cracking of wood splinters beside you as you dodge and block these attacks. What would you like to do now? Oh, wait, sorry, did everyone roll?
Yeah.
All right.
I can roll as well.
Garosh, what did you get?
I got a 9 total initiative.
Okay. I just saw 18 next to it.
No, it's 9.18 for tiebreakers.
Oh.
Got a 9.
With my hammer.
Cyphus got a 20 total.
Damn.
He's a zippy boy.
All right. Combat has begun, and now it is Cyphus's turn.
I can't firebolt him through the window, can I?
I would allow it if you roleplay it good enough. Do you just see him through the window and you're like, ah, fuck it?
Yeah, he'll hold up his thumb like he's like an artist.
He's taking aim.
Looking at his canvas, and he'll try to whip a fireball through the window.
Sticks his tongue out a little.
Yeah, a little to the left. A little to the left.
You huck this fireball. Give me your roll to hit.
All right, fireball. I gotta add the pluses. Oh, he whiffed, so I nat 1.
Oh no!
You hit the aft, and immediately, poof, you can see that the aft has begun burning.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
I don't think my magic feather duster is going to fix this mess, right?
No.
Okay.
Cerelia, it's your turn.
All right, cool. All right, movement.
Oh god, there's fire!
The crackling of flames is heard as the Duragar looks out the window towards Cyphus in confusion.
All right, cool. I walk in and I'm like, the fairy's on fire. Just saying.
Do that.
Just making sure you know. And oh god.
Does Aster yell out about the danger, or is Cerelia's call out what causes them to stir? I should say, are Garosh and Kataros rushed?
I would think as soon as I start seeing fire.
Yeah, true. Fair enough. What are you doing, Cerelia?
Fuck. I guess I'll cast Dissonant Whispers.
Go for it.
On this dude. Let's see. Wisdom saving throw. Gotta roll higher than 12.
Alright. He has advantage on this saving throw.
Okay.
And it's wisdom?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, okay. Advantage. What is it, 12?
Yeah.
He fails.
Okay. As a reaction... Oh, no, wait. No. Failing is good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was totally prepared for him to succeed. Yeah, so he takes 3d6
Go ahead
psychic damage.
Roll your 3d6.
Boink, boink, boink. Whee! He takes 10 damage.
Alright.
And he has to run away from me, but he's in an enclosed space, so...
It's already as far as you can go.
Yeah.
Alright. Who's next?
I think it's me.
It is Garosh.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Before,
you want to use
I'll use Bardic Inspiration on Aster.
Okay.
Yay!
Yippee!
Yippee!
Cool. Alright, so I'm just gonna start running up. Trying to see what's going on. Do I see this?
You can see through the doorway, and you can see Aster is fighting a Duragar. Or Dwergar. And Cerelia is just like... Did you use Dissonant Whispers?
Yes.
Did you say something really mean to him? Or like you whispered something really awful? Cerelia's just...
Yeah, you know.
You say something that starts driving them mad,
yeah.
right?
Say something really cringe.
She does the like Usopp, like splinter in your fingertip, splinter in your fingertip. All right.
Cutting words is the one that's like,
yeah.
You're a bitch.
You're just like your father.
I've got something really mean to say.
All right, Garosh. Can you?
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
I would like to try to. Do I think I have a shot? From where I'm standing?
Cerelia and Aster are in between you guys, and you know that it'd be a really tough shot. I'll let you do it if you want, but you have a chance of hitting them, which I don't think.
No, I'm not gonna risk that. Do I think there might be more?
Do you think that there might be more Dwargar?
Yeah.
You could maybe take this turn to perceive, maybe look around.
Yeah, I might have to do that. All right, yeah.
So do that, and Kataros, you can use your movement.
If I cast a spell at Dearth, I'm likely to hit Aster or Cerelia, right?
If you try and do it from where like Garosh is standing and such.
Okay.
Or they're blocking the way.
I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire like on the ship, and hopefully if there's any Dwargar who are invisible, they turn not invisible.
All right. Go for it. So you're targeting like a cube of 20 feet?
Yeah, sorry, I'm looking for a cube.
Go for it.
Essentially this.
I'm assuming of blue light.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of like blue icy light all over the ship. If there's any, let me make this 20 feet. If there's any within it.
I'm assuming this?
Yeah.
Alright.
They will go. I was gonna do it probably where.
Oh, we're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
That makes more sense.
Your eyes light up with a white hue, and you send this blue fire in I was going to say encircling, but more like ensquaring Garosh. Nothing seems to catch light or fire or pull out of invisibility. You seem to be all right.
All right. And if there were, they just need to make a dex saving throw of 12.
All right. You hear, he looks big enough. And Garosh, can you give me an intelligence saving throw?
Oh shit, okay. Ooh, I only rolled an 8.
Ooh, okay. So you are going to... You're going to make one weapon attack against another creature that he can see. So you're going to hit Cerelia.
Alright.
Using a melee weapon.
Oh, it's a short sword, so...
Alright. All of a sudden, your mind is warped and starts to betray you. All of a sudden, Cerelia and Dearth are swapped in places, and you can hear Cerelia's voice being like, "Get him!" In the doorway stands Dearth, and you are forced. You're compelled now. The spirit inside you. I will say, as this is going on, as you get closer, and you feel this warping of your mind, a shaking inside your pouch starts to bounce against you. Something inside your pack.
Okay. Does that stop me at all? Or do I still?
You feel actually. You know what? Give me a. That's a good question. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom this time. Okay. All right. So this time I rolled 15.
All right. You immediately snap out of it. As you were like approaching Cerelia, you turn around and you can see Garosh. I will say you were forced to move, but you did not have to attack. Garosh standing over you with what melee weapon would you have used on her if you had to?
It would have been a short sword because I had my sword and a shield.
Cerelia, you turn around to see Garosh with a short sword raised in the air like he's about to strike you with the force of 1,000 suns. Does she have any visceral reaction, or is it just being spooked?
She just waves. Sorry, I was muted.
Okay.
Jeez.
Hey, hi.
All right. And with that, the Dwergar is going to stab at Aster with a knife that he's pulled from his pouch. He is going to roll his d20 plus 5. All right. 15.
That don't hit.
Perfect. Aster, it's your turn.
All right. I got some stuff to do.
Yeah?
Is Cerelia in this tile or this tile?
She's in the towel right behind you.
Okay, perfect. Can I see over Garosh's shoulder?
No.
Not at all. He's completely blocking.
He is completely blocking the doorway.
God, fuck. All right. Can I see out the burning?
You can see out the burning window, Ronaldo and Cyphus.
Cool.
Ronaldo
Cyphus
waves.
waves.
Yeah.
Shit. Same mood. We both just wave. Hi.
First things first. I'm going to turn to Cerelia, put my hand on her shoulder, and I say, "Do you trust me?"
Yes.
And I face step her over next to Cyrus.
Can you face step?
That is something I can do now, as I am a spring eladrin.
Oh, okay. You
So
grab hold of her.
I touch her shoulder, and then in like a cloud of like petals and like maybe some pollen, she disappears and reappears next to Cyphus. Cerelia, you take a little trip through the Feywild.
Oh, fun!
Yay! Can you give her a description of what she sees?
Oh, warm breeze.
Oh yeah, so you move through the Feywild. The area that you move through is definitely like springtime. You see plants in shades and colors you do not know nature could come in. And at the same time, they're like shifting and pulsing as if there is this like life breathing through them. There are many like strange creatures floating about. You get just a brief glimpse, and it's just kind of colors, warm, bright, lush, humid, and then you're back.
Ooh. That's fine.
And then I'm gonna turn back around and bonk the shit out of this guy.
Okay. Give it to him.
Where's my bonking die?
Where's my bonking stick?
Where did I put my fucking D20? You know, the one you need for this system. I'll just roll it your phone. I have another one somewhere. Or maybe I'll roll with the computer for once. Yeah, I'll do that for a sake of time. Give me. Roll it. I hate this. Why don't you use online?
You can do it.
Oh, it's because I'm pressing the wrong thing. Nat 20.
Oh my god! Yeah, dude, you fucking
Nice.
nailed it! Damn! Yeah!
So I roll advantage on damage for that?
No, it's just it's an automatic hit.
Oh, okay, cool. And then I'm using my warhead, which is 1d8 plus 2. I rolled an 8, so 10 total. Nice.
Alright, 10 damage.
Yes. Sweetie, what can your bardic inspiration be used on?
My bardic inspiration can be used on one ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw. It is 1d6.
Great. That was my other question. Thank you.
All right. Back at the top of the order, Cyphus. Dude, queer lesbian is following us. Hell yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Let's go, lesbians.
Let's go, lesbians!
Let's go, lesbians.
All right, Cyphus, with this next round.
Have we haven't discovered any other?
No other Dwergar.
Dwergar? It's just him.
Well, something happened to me for a second, but we don't know where the others are. There's also 3 pairs of footprints, so...
I should note Ronaldo is just sitting behind Cyphus at this point. He isn't partaking in combat.
Detect Magic isn't giving me any...
Detect Magic lets you know that he was there, but it doesn't outline him.
Okay. Okay.
I'm looking at
It should.
Yeah,
it should give an aura. I guess it's around any visible creature.
Exactly. That's the
So
worst
he's
part.
not visible.
Yeah, because see invisibility is a different spell.
Yeah, you gotta see to believe.
I'm not currently believing.
I don't believe he's real.
I don't really think there's anything I could do to help.
Yeah, I mean, you can also like just run up to provide any kind of support that you can. But you also
new
can.
Strategy. The fairy's already on fire. Double down.
Oh,
Double down.
We all get off. Like the whole ship on fire. They're small.
Oh.
They probably can't swim good. This is
I
Tyler
don't know
saying
about
not a
height
cleric.
has anything to do with swimming ability.
It's also frozen on the lake.
I guess I'll just
Put the ice melt.
You gotta need.
stand
fair
here and wait or look. Can I
Alright.
see if
Yeah, you can
if
hold
there are
it.
any tracks appearing in the snow?
Yeah, you can go ahead and give me perception check while you wait. Cerelia, did you want to do anything? Little Bardy inspiration.
I could do that.
Did you want to?
Fuck, got a 9.
That's rough. You don't really see any. You can see the burning fairy. That's the only light source within the couple
Too
hundred
bright.
feet around you. Cerelia, did you explain what your bardic inspiration does for people
Only if I use Mote of Potential, which I will
okay.
be doing.
for this round? Or?
Yeah, I'll do it for this round. Garosh, do you want bardic inspiration for I guess this round? Want bardic
take it.
inspiration. Okay. So I am a bard of the College of Creation, and I took I've got Mote of Potential. So I utter a note from the Song of Creation, creates a tiny mote of potential which orbits within 5 feet of you. It's intangible and invulnerable, and it only lasts until bardic inspiration is lost. It looks like a little magical music note.
Neat.
And so when you use your bardic inspiration die, it provides an additional effect depending on what you use bardic inspiration for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know if we want me to read 3 paragraphs right now, or if we want to get into it when you actually use it.
Find out when we get there.
Okay.
That's more fun.
Yeah,
All right. Yeah. So, yeah, Garosh, you can have bardic inspiration and Mote of Potential.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need it.
And God, the only other thing I can think of possibly doing is just like casting Cloud of Daggers in a random spot and hoping that there's something there.
I mean, it's not a bad plan.
I guess not, but
Like, you're right in it feeling silly, but if you just do it somewhere that, like, none of us are, your odds are pretty decent.
yeah, kind of, maybe. Let's see.
Could be good.
I have this for about a minute, so if you want to cast it above us.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, it's a cube 5 feet on each side.
So it's a tile.
Yeah, I think it's just one tile.
Yep.
Which kind of sucks. Baldur's Gate 3, you lied to me.
Oh.
That's not a lot. I think it gets bigger if you use more spell slots. Like higher levels.
It's a little choke point.
Yeah, well...
Alright.
We could, but, like, it would... I mean, as a choke point, I could put it, like, right between Kataros and Cyphus. So then, in order to, like, walk off the ferry, they would have to go through it.
True.
But also, that applies to Kataros, Garosh, and Aster.
Well, if you put it... If Garosh moves, you could also hold your action, so you can wait until both of them have moved, and then it would activate.
That's what I was gonna say, is if you wait... If you...
Okay.
Hold your turn...
Would you like to hold your action until it's time?
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Alright, Garosh, hearing Cerelia yell out her plan, do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck this guy up next to Aster. Like, no, fuck that. I'm gonna come in, and I'm like, this Dearth guy? Nah.
Nah.
So I'm
You're not him.
Right. I'm gonna pull out the I'm gonna pull out my longbow for this.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a long boy. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot on him right above Aster's shoulder.
I was gonna say, I'm just imagining I'm, like, crouching down to, like, sweep his legs as you, like, draw an arrow over my shoulder.
Yes.
Alright, go ahead. Fire!
I will. Alright,
You lob this arrow out.
Yeah, give me 1 second to a bit. Alright, I'll save to this. Nice. Okay. Let's see how this goes.
With a 14, it does hit.
Nice. Alright. Okay. Let me get that damage in.
Go for him. How much damage? What's your die?
It's a D8 on the longbow.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll the damage.
6.
Alright, so 6 total.
Alright.
Yeah.
You hit him in the shoulder and you hear him like, ah! Damn it! Kataros? Do you wanna... There's no way for you to hit him where you're standing. Do you want to move off the boat or anywhere else?
Yeah, and I can't even get into the doorway to hit him that way. How does he look? I don't even know if I can see how he's looking.
Yeah, you can hear it from the sound of it. He's not doing very hot. You hear the sound of a bow string reflexively pulling back into place as an arrow is fired and a from the Dwargar.
There's no shame in holding your turn until we have a better idea of the situation.
Yeah, I'm gonna step off the boat. I'll go ahead and hold a Ray of Frost in case we see another Dwargar pop up, but I'm gonna step off.
Okay.
Behind Cyphus and then my turn.
Alright. During his turn, you hear him mutter something in Dwarvish, clap his hands, and he is immediately magically reduced in size, along with everything he is carrying, and he is now tiny. And he spends his turn leaving.
I get an attack of opportunity?
Go for it.
Bardic Inspiration doesn't go away if you give it to someone else, right?
No. Oh, what do you mean?
What?
Like, I have Bardic and you have Bardic, right?
Yeah. They're separate.
Yeah, it's two separate things.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're separate charges.
It only goes away after 10 minutes.
Alright, then
Which is a long time, combat-wise.
How tiny is tiny? Can I just, like, stomp on him?
Yes, but you just need a really good check.
Okay, cool.
Oh my god.
Well, if I'm just hitting him with my Warhammer, I rolled 15 plus the 5 from Bardic, so 20 mod.
Okay, that does not hit him.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
He's incredibly tiny.
Okay.
And afterwards, you hear him like scamper out and disappear into a rat hole that's sitting in the back of the room.
I'm beginning to think burning the boat might just be the correct plan.
Afterwards, the entire ferry falls silent other than the sound of crackling fire, and you watch. If you want, Ty and Wu, both of you can give me a perception check to try and spot it before it burns, but a fleck of fire speckles off and hits the map along the table and begins to spread throughout the room. You won't be able to grab it, but you can get a good look at it before it fully disappears.
Hey, didn't I pick up the map when I got attacked?
Yeah, but he before you could pick it up, he attacks you.
Can I get a decent look at it before?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
You had a look at it before. You know what you're looking at. It's a map of some sorts. Garosh, do you speak Dwarvish, right?
I do.
Awesome. So I'll also give you advantage.
It's a 22.
Oh, okay.
22? This is a map of the Icewind Dale. More specifically, every single 10 towns has a label in Dwarvish. There is specific notes, however, for, let's see, of course, in Caer Konig, or the foot of Kelvin's cairn, the stronghold that you guys had seen is very properly outlined. And where else? What did you get, Wu?
So with the advantage, I actually got a total of 23.
Awesome. So you both see that the rolled up map of the Icewind Dale marks the location of every 10 towns settlement, as well as the locations of Duragar outposts, like the one near Kelvin's cairn. Though you guys can't pinpoint specifically where, you see that there is a fortress outlined hidden in the mountains. If you were to look at a map proper, like the ones I've sent you guys, where is it? It would look as though it's south of Goodmead, Dugan's Hole, and Easthaven into the mountains, along the spine of the world.
Oh, damn, so it's far.
Yeah. All right. And that is where we will end, as Garosh and Aster are both, I'm assuming, getting off this thing before it catches even further fire. Ronaldo is quick to peel off, or at least to get out of the way. He doesn't leave entirely.
Actually, I wonder if my cold breath weapon
would you
call the fire?
Okay, you can go ahead and actually, I'll say for the sake of the fact that it's already cold, you walk along the side over here, Will, and you just let out a frosty breath weapon that suffocates the flames. This wall is very terribly burned, and a lot of the wood and any parchment along the side, and including this bedroll, have caught flame and burned to almost a crisp. But you've saved the ferry from being destroyed.
Nice.
Important.
And that is where we will end. Thank you guys so much for coming. Those of you who've joined us, our raiders and our new friends. We play every Tuesday from 8 to 10. Thank you so much again for coming, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. You can catch, or you actually can find this this module on D&D Beyond and any local game shops or stores. Does anyone have anything they want to say before we end?
Thanks for watching.